Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys an easy method to find the powers of I. So we know that I, our imaginary unit here, this is equal to the square root of -1. And we also know that I squared, this is equal to -1. And knowing these two values, we can also find out that I to the power of 3, this is equal to I squared times I, -1 times I, which is -I. And we never replace I with the square of -1 because that just makes it more complex. So never write this I as the square of -1, just write I as it is. So knowing these three, we know that I to the power of 4, this is equal to I to the power of 3 times I, -I times I, which is -I squared, which is equal to -1, which is simply equal to 1. So now that we know these four values, we could find out any power of I. And how we do that is, well, let's say we have I to the power of 10. How we're going to do is we're going to divide our exponent here, 10, by 4. So how many times would 4 go into 10? Twice. Twice is the most amount of times 4 can go into 10, and that would get us to 8. And our remainder here, this is 2. So this is equal to the same value as I to the power of 2. And this means that this is equal to -1. So -1 would be our answer. Now let's try another one. Let's do I to the power of 63. This is a tougher one. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to divide our exponent here, 63, by 4. So we're going to do 63 divided by 4. And 4 goes into 63. Well, 4 goes into 6 once. We subtract 6 with 4. We drop down our 3. 4 goes into 23 5 times. Now we subtract this, and we get 3. So our remainder here is 3. So this is equal to I to the power of 3. And remember, as we know, I to the power of 3 equals -I. So our answer to this is -I. So you have to actually memorize these 4 powers of I. And once you do, you could essentially calculate any power of I, no matter how big the power it is. So let's try one more. Let's do I to the power of 367. Now, what would this be? Well, we're going to have to divide 367 by 4. So 4 goes into 367. Drop down to 7. 91 times, and we have a remainder of 3. So remember, we always pay attention to our remainder. That's the only thing we pay attention to. So we're going to do I to the power of a remainder, which is 3. And this equals, remember, we already know I to the power of 3. That's -I. So our answer to this is -I. So all you have to do is memorize these 4 powers of I, and you could technically calculate any power of I, no matter how big it is.